It's a somber evening tonight, isn't it, Dash?
Yeah, no, it's gonna be one of those nights where you just grab a glass of wine, sit down, and chill. Let's just
Yeah.
talk some sports while we're plastered.
Thanks for joining us tonight, guys. I know it's not the most exciting day after match day here. Oh, man. This one stings. Stings a lot, doesn't it?
Kind of, but like I'm already over it, to be honest with you. Like
You have no emotion.
I was pissed yesterday. Like I was annoyed yesterday, but I'm just kind of like, because for those keeping score at home, so Milan like baffled me against Lecce where they dropped points. They should have lost that game, but they came back at the end and tied it. So it's like, yeah, Inter won against Hellas, but like
barely
38. I don't know. I don't, because the thing is like it's still technically the first half of the season, so like I'm not tripping over it. So it's like there's still 20 more games. So
there's still so much. There really is. It was just the worst loss in 30 years. 93 was the last time, right? So
I get it. No,
it stings. It just stings. It's like the salt in the wound.
It does. Like, no, I totally get it. Like, I just, the one thing I think it's absolute blasphemy is like the people that are going out here saying, well, yeah, those 8 wins were a fluke and this club's mediocre and shit and garbage and Allegri out and Bremer and blah, blah, blah. Like, guys,
they had a really bad day.
It's a bad day.
Yeah. And it was a really bad day. But
yeah,
I mean, Allegri kind of summed it up. Is like, I'd rather lose 5-1 once than what do you say? Lose like 2-1 every game or whatever, something like that. So, and yeah, you know what? If we lose 5-1 this one game, we sort our shit out, we regroup, get back at her, and just like kill the next half of the season. Then this becomes a learning lesson.
Exactly, because the thing is like, and I kind of wanted to touch on a comment he said where he's like, dude, honestly, it felt like every shot Napoli took, it just went in. And it really
did too.
It kind of was, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Osimhen had a couple balls, just like one drop to his head, essentially, right? Obviously, he had to be there. His positioning was correct. You have to give him credit for that. But yeah, he was kind of handed some juicy balls.
Yeah, because think about it. Like, for example, the one shot that Kvaratskhelia shot that Szczesny saved and it lands right on him. Like, what are the odds? Like, that's going to be one of those things where it's like, and I said it during the live stream, like it's a cheese goal. I mean, a lot of those were cheese goals, but
like, there was 5 of them though, and that's the problem.
But the thing is, so like there's 3 that are cheese goals. So like the 2 Osimhen goals were cheese, and then the Rahmani was a cheese goal. Because like, dude, that is a 1 out of 100 shot. Like if he does that 100 times, I think he only makes it the 1 time with that kind of traffic and everything. So it's like one of those things where it's like they just had aimbot and was, hitting it perfectly. But yeah,
talk with your aimbot references.
Yeah, I'm not saying, I'm not saying like the game was a fluke and it was all just fluke goals the entire time. No. I think it's still, there's some blame on Allegri that I'll say, because like I get what he did, but at the same time it didn't make sense. So he wanted to go for the win. He started Chiesa on the right. He played his big package outside of Vlahovic, and I think he wanted to go for the win. But the problem is like a lot of the goals came from Chiesa and Danilo's side because Danilo's getting cooked by Kvaratskhelia. So like, and Chiesa defensively, I not really much expectation for him defensively. The thing is,
it's not really his best position there, the wing back.
Yeah, and the thing is like I think this game made it really evident that we are desperately looking for someone on the right side.
Well, is it not time now to readopt the 4-3-3?
Yes and no. It makes sense, but the problem is who's your center backs right now?
You got Gatti. Yeah, I can't. I do see what you're saying.
Yeah, so it's like you have Gatti, Bremer, and
Rugani. Yeah,
and like Rugani and Gatti, like with all respect to those guys, because the thing is the reason why I say is because if you leave Alexandro on an island, he will die on that island, and then it opens up an issue. And same thing with Danilo.
But offensively, though, that's the thing. It's
offensively, it makes sense.
And that's the problem. It's like we're stuck between formations.
Yeah, and I think the reason why Allegri's doing the 3-5-2 because one, it was a hot hand and it worked, and then the other thing too is it helped us defensively because
Yeah.
the amount of isolation that we were left when we were doing it. But it's evident that we desperately need a right defender badly because the thing is I love Danilo, but like if he's going up against a pacey winger, he's getting cooked, and
he's not the quickest guy.
He got cooked, man.
And I do like him in that hybrid, like right center back in the back three role. It does suit him as he's getting a bit older and slower. Like that is a natural transition for some of the fullbacks, and it does work.
Yeah,
usually,
and that's totally fine as a right center back because he's got someone in front of him. But when you're putting him out on his own, the poor guy's on an island to die. Like it's not ideal for him. But I don't really have much. Like for example, I don't really have much to comment. I think the tactics was wrong. A lot of players just cracked under pressure. It was it was honestly a Friday the 13th-esque game if you think about it.
Like well, it was. Do you believe in that crap?
I mean, it's not that I believe about it. It's not a matter of believing in it or not, but like we're joking around saying how the Neapolitans are superstitious and blah 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 and all that kind of junk. And ironically, like the weirdest game ever happened for us there. It is, and low key, I think Napoli fans are corny as hell because they're celebrating like they won the Scudetto today.
Oh, they would though. They absolutely would.
That just goes to show how much of a small club mentality that their fans think. But it'd be funny if they choked the title again. I would laugh my ass off, but
it's still possible. Possible.
Yeah, but and then the other thing too is everybody's saying the title race is over. Like,
no, it's not yet.
20 games left, folks.
There's still a lot to play. And here, this is just UVFC here. It's a screen capture. This is the first half of our wingbacks, Chiesa and Kostic, and how they were playing right back, like in that general position.
Well, yeah, they're
pretty deep. Yeah, they were really deep. I guess the problem is that there was no offensive movement, really, right? You can see it's just a little bit coming up, but no offense.
Well, the problem is they couldn't beat the press. The thing is like, and I don't, to be honest with you, this image kind of makes no sense to me because that was kind of the game plan for Juve in the first half, to sit back, absorb pressure, and find something on the counter. That literally is what the game plan was, and it kind of worked a little bit because Di Maria got a nice counterattacking goal. But yeah, they're like the positions of Chiesa and Kostic in the first half. Well, yeah, you're gonna have to do that at the beginning because Napoli came at you with a full press. So
hold on. I just figured what would make us happy. Okay, sorry, we need to smile. We were too somber.
But yeah, I don't know. Like to me, I think it's a little bit of an overreaction on folks.
That's kind of expected though. That's a natural, man, especially for Juve fans. Come on. Like,
yeah, no, I get it. But like the one thing that where I was kind of like, okay, pump the brakes, chill the hell out, is when I was hearing that, oh yeah, those 8 consecutive wins were a fluke. And I'm like sitting there, I'm like, really?
Well, Adam Digby said it. Spalletti didn't care that we won 8 straight, and he listed all the teams because they were all lower table teams for the most part. Lazio was a good one.
Yeah, but we beat Inter and Lazio back to back, and Inter just beat Napoli. So that's why I'm sitting there. I'm just kind of like,
it doesn't make complete sense. But at least the phrasing was a little bit better, saying that at least like Spalletti doesn't care that you just won 8 straight because, well, we just beat you today. So screw you.
No, I get that, and it was just the thing is, I look at it, I'm like, you guys understand that running 8 wins back to back to back is not that easy to do.
No, it's not.
Especially,
and that was 2018 last time we did that.
Yeah, and especially with with Milan nearly losing to Lecce, like that was huge.
Yeah, that was a tight call there. That came to I thought they were gonna lose.
So that's the thing. Milan just dropped 2 games back to back with Roma and Lecce. So it's like I don't understand why everyone's now just sitting here being like it's a fluke. Okay, cool. Napoli kicked. They did. I'm upset they beat us, but like at the same time, Okay, they beat you. Move on. Like, why are we sitting here like now? I'm just seeing everyone's yelling, "Oh, we want Zidane. Zidane was Zidane." I'm like, the hell is Zidane gonna do?
Yeah, I honestly, bro, at this point,
I just and the thing is like I get irritated because like and this isn't me calling out the people, but like I hear this all the time where Zidane's a motivator. Okay, is that it? Because
yeah, there's motivators on this team. I'm pretty sure. I know Allegri does some yelling. That's for sure. Chiesa's a motivator.
Because to be honest with you, tactically, he didn't do anything crazy at Real Madrid. He just inherited a freaking amazing team.
Yeah, and that's kind of the cloud over Zidane's head
And
is can he perform with not a superstar team?
yeah, and he proved that he couldn't when he went back the second time and lost to Chelsea and lost the league to Atletico Madrid. So I don't see how bringing in Zinedine Zidane fixes this team. It makes no sense to me because what is he gonna do? Like
Now
with the players that he has.
we're obviously missing parts like fullbacks.
Yeah,
You know,
so
like we have to complete the team. It doesn't matter who you put in. You need the squad composition.
my thing is this. So if we had the full-on squad composition, so say that we have Bremer, we have Bonucci, we have a random right back that's decent, a left back that's decent, Chiesa, Kostic, and Vlahovic, Pogba, Locatelli, and Rabiot. If we lost 5-1 with that squad, then I would legitimately be like, okay, what the hell, man? Like, what is this? But when you're playing McKennie or Chiesa on the right side and those two are interchanging between the right wing back position, like, and those
It hurt us hard because you
yeah.
had Kvaratskhelia in this case, who
And,
is
and
on
that,
fire.
and that's the thing too. So like we could get away with the stuff that we did because we were playing lower quality teams. That's my thought on it. Like you could get away with McKennie as a right wing back because you're playing against Udinese. You can get away with things like that. You're not going to get away with again a team that's got their full offensive juggernaut ready to go, like Milan did with us and like Napoli did with us. Um, it's just really it. I think the one thing is I think people need to sit down, temper down, relax, stop watching pessimistic UV channels to ruin your day. But
He's just always got to like put the digs in.
I do because it's stupid, man. Because like the thing is you let a game like this, and then you'll see like a content creator say, "Oh, it's a mediocre club and small club mentality and blah blah blah." Like, dude, is all the Man City fans yelling small club mentality now because they just lost to Man United this morning?
Oh man, I always love when Man City lose. There's just something about Man City that I love to hate, and
I get it. No,
I'll
I
take
totally
it
get
today.
it because isn't Manchester United classified as a banter club and they just beat Man City?
Yeah, like Man City. There's no excuses really why they shouldn't have won. And either games, like look at their lineup, look at the amount of money they spend on their squad.
Exactly.
It's ridiculous.
And then the thing is like Spalletti's like I wanted to talk about Spalletti's comments where he's like Juve are technically the favorites because of the squad investments that they made. Where? Who?
And yeah, but Pogba, I mean, is one of them, which is obviously a failure.
I wouldn't say it's a failure, but he's not in. That's my thing. He's
okay,
like,
yeah, but look a couple years ago when Osimhen basically missed a whole season. What did Napoli do? Nothing.
Exactly. Well, here's the thing. Osimhen costed more than any other player that we've purchased
90? No,
recently.
we actually don't even really know.
Allegedly, it's 90.
Yeah,
so like,
so let's go with 90.
Yeah, so like Spalletti's like, yeah, well, look at these guys. They spent enough money for blah blah blah. Okay, cool. Di Maria was a free, and he hasn't even played consistently. Kostic and Bremer both cost about what 40 to 50 total, and those are the only two that have actually been playing consistently that we brought in. Milik too, but Milik's alone, so he technically doesn't count. And then Paredes hasn't really seen the field, so it's like,
yeah,
what investments?
Yeah, you can talk about our history, our past investments for sure.
No, I get that, but he was talking about now. He's talking about this season. He's saying that we're favorites because of the investments, and I'm like,
but that's just coaches speak too.
Yeah,
he's just trying to say, hey, we beat Juve. Look at us. We are the best, hands down. At the end of the day, we have to wait till the end of the season.
Yeah, and that's why it's just one of those things where it's just like, I'm somber. I'm chill.
You are somber, yeah. I mean, you're pretty low key as it is typically. So, man, I gotta get you going. I should have pump up music. Really should have had something.
Just play like DMX. Just be like, oh yeah, let's go. Also, our chat's kind of dead too. So
yeah, I mean, I don't really blame it. I think people just need a break.
Nah, I don't blame them.
I honestly don't. People just want to put their head in the sand, I think. So, I mean, that being said, this is gonna be one of those episodes that don't really do a whole lot. That's fine. We'll kick it back off.
Yeah, because it's funny. So City lost. They blew it. Actually, they were winning and they lost. So it's like, again, do I see Pep Guardiola out or anything like that? No. And then someone's gonna be like, but Pep Guardiola. I'm like, dude, the dude choked in 2 Champions League finals. Right,
like Allegri.
Badly. Well, I mean, Allegri got bent over. Like, you can't really do anything about that. Like, the poor guy, legitimately, like, the second one against Real Madrid, his squad just got bent over at halftime and just smoked. But
was there any tactics that you want to hit on, or are we just gonna like write this off?
Yeah, to be honest with you, there's not really much. Like, the thing is like they attack the right side of the field and they cook the right side of the field. There's really that's really it.
Chiesa is not a defender.
Yeah, Chiesa needs to just be it. That's the one thing is Allegri rolled the dice by putting Chiesa in on the right off rip.
He wanted to put his best. He just wanted to put the best by name on the field, and
it just didn't work. Unfortunately, that's kind of what happened, because it's just that right side of the field did terrible. McKennie's stats weren't that good. Danilo, Chiesa, both of them weren't doing really well at all.
And Bremer just
the thing is like Bremer was just left with his pants down, because like you think about it, I was watching the goals and it's like, dude, like Sandro was coming in to make a play and then he backs off and then Bremer's kind of like, well, what the hell do I do now? And then like same thing with that mistaken pass that Bremer had, because nobody gave him an angle. It's like after the third goal, it's like Juve just was like, I'm out. Deuces.
Yeah, it was bad. I don't know. I'm trying to remember yesterday too. There was a lot of. Am I purging it? Perhaps, I don't know. It's hard because when you're in the moment commentating, doing the live, I feel you do miss a lot. But I feel like there was a definite point in that game where you can tell, because the team had kind of given up, that we as fans kind of gave up as well.
What was it like? Mostly during the stream after the third one, I think you and I were just kind of like, well, all right, guys. In other news, the sky is green and everything is orange.
Yeah, that's too bad. It's too bad. But that being said, we got Coppa Italia coming up this week. Monza. Wednesday, right?
Tuesday, I think.
Tuesday?
Yep.
Oh man, do I have my days messed up? I'm bad for that too. It was yesterday. I was like, when's my nephew's birthday? I'm like, it's coming up. And I asked my sister, and it was that day, of course. It was yesterday. It's like, damn, man, okay. Get on the internet. What do I get this kid? I totally dropped. I do that every time. I cannot get my dates straight. Yeah, I'm a typical guy, I think, and my wife doesn't help me. She's the one that's supposed to remind me. Okay, let's
trying to pull it up here.
Thursday. It's Thursday.
It's Thursday?
January 19th, 3 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah.
I thought Monza was Tuesday.
Nope. The internet doesn't lie, man. What do you want me to say?
Say, the more you know.
Thursday, yeah. And then hold on, I'm on Coppa Italia. I want to see the next Serie A game. Just planning the weeks ahead. Because Monday, of course, we will be doing the Twitch thing again.
That's gonna be fun.
Oh, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be real rough.
That one's gonna be a really rough one.
Yeah, here we're just talking to nobody. There, ooh, I don't know. I don't know what to expect.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably get called out for being somber.
Maybe it's like you are kind of like you're at a funeral. Atalanta on Sunday. That should be fun though.
That's going to be a good game. I think that's going to be again. So my thing is this: how do they react? Do they bounce back? Do they sit there and just be like, "Oh, F it, I lost," wah, and like game over, or does the team sit there and just be like, "All right,
let's." And Atalanta right now is tied. Well, they both still have to play, but they're both at 31 points, 5th, 6th. So I mean, fighting for spots.
Yeah, I mean, but again, this is one of those things where you got to make up ground because you never know. Napoli could just lose their next game. Like as crazy as that sounds.
Seeing who they play next.
They play Cremonese
in Coppa Italia, then Salernitana. They got an easy one. But then Roma after that.
They said Lecce was easy for Milan, and
yeah, I know that's true. Salernitana, that trash can club.
I say Salernitana has the GOAT goalkeeper in Ochoa.
Yeah, this is true. This is true. After all of us talking, well, mostly I think it was Frankie.
Yeah,
mostly just Frankie talking about him. But yeah, here he is instead of Salernitana.
Because it'd be funny if Salernitana get a result from Napoli and like Ochoa was a pivotal part of it. Frankie's gonna lose his mind and be like on the chat like, the GOAT.
Yeah, Frankie, and you know what? I'm disappointed, man. You're usually here to like come be somber with us.
I know, Frankie.
Nobody's here. Yeah. so lonely. all by ourselves. I mean, it's rough, and this is actually something very typical. And for those who are sticking around, just grinding it out, thank you. But especially the bad losses, any of the sports outlets, whether it's radio, television, here, YouTube, doesn't matter, that follow a specific team, they do so horribly. Like the following week until the next game, essentially. So, take a break, take a mental health pause, I guess, is what we're doing. Oh, man. So, and the question is, do I even post my goal reaction?
The Di Maria one?
Yeah, the Di Maria one. Which, obviously, the only one. There's only been one for the past 9 games. Not 9, no, the Lazio. Well, yeah, okay, but you know what I'm saying.
Well, yeah. I don't know. I feel like people would just get pissed. They'd be like, "Oh my god, why is he posting just the one goal?"
I know. I got so excited over it.
Yeah,
man.
Because it looks. I'm like trying to check the interwebs while we're talking to see where everyone's thoughts are tonight, and I think everybody has gone.
They are checked the fuck out.
Yeah. Somebody said, "I wonder if Klopp in the summer is a realistic option." Yeah, how's he doing with Liverpool right now?
He lost today to was it Brighton?
Yeah, and they're like, "No, he signed a contract extension." So yeah, that's my thing too, guys. Like everyone's like, "Hey, let's get Klopp." All right.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's been given some pretty good teams too.
It's actually kind of funny because I opened up the article and the first comment I saw is KF Squad saying flop.
Oh yeah, and I mean he's a Leicester fan out there, so I guess you'll see it a bit more firsthand. Yeah, it's Leicester is out that way, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, further north up England. I don't know much about England in that like I haven't been there. But I find or I feel that there's like the northerner people, just like the factory workers, blue collar, and then the guys in the south, like the proper Londoners. I don't know. Am I wrong about that? Is there any English people out there to correct me? How is England like? Christian Paradis here. Hey fellas, this was the worst performance in Serie A I saw this century. Hope the team bounces back for a Copa. Howdy, and Forza Juve from Dallas. Hey, from Dallas. How's it going?
I mean, he's not wrong. Technically, it is the worst defeat in this century because there hasn't.
Well, Are we talking about like in the past 100 years or like this
No,
century as we
I
keep?
I was trying to be a smart ass with that one.
Yes, yes. So in that sense, yes, absolutely. Since 90, yeah, it is.
So,
This century, it is the worst result.
Dave,
Oh, thanks for putting us to reality.
do you know anything about another 400 million euro capital injection that the club is receiving?
Another one? No.
Because
Is
apparently
there?
they got tweeted this afternoon. I was just for reference, folks. I was at a tournament this afternoon. I literally just got home like an hour ago.
Oh, coaching or playing?
Playing.
Oh, nice. Keeper, or were you actually like?
So funny story, funny segue. So I was going in to play as a number 9, but our goalkeeper decided to pull his hamstring. So I had to sit there and play goalkeeper.
It's like you're always playing goal though. What's the deal?
So my thing is when I injured my knee, part of my rehab to play faster was I played goalkeeper so I could, not lose my field touch because not playing, you lose your sense.
Yeah.
So I don't think I'm a good goalkeeper, but some people think I guess I can make saves. So we go in there and then I play goalkeeper. I think I broke the record of saves made this entire tournament where I only conceded 1 goal in like 8 matches. We get to the final. We're playing in the final. I am getting peppered. Like I have welts all over my legs. Like literally I have just shots after shots. I think I saved like 15 shots in the first half. So we're up 1-0. And then the second half, my defense lays an egg. Like a deuce, and everyone just falls asleep, and it gets to the point where I have 4 guys attacking me. That sounds weird.
Yeah, it does, fan.
I have 4 people on me, and then it's getting to the point where they're just passing around the net and scoring, and I'm just like sitting there like, bro,
that's embarrassing.
And the thing is like, and like, I was there for
like what was the defense doing? They would just like
they just was like, nah, dude, I'm out. See ya.
Really? Oh man, I hate that.
Like that's the one thing that pisses me off, and one of the reasons, like, the thing is like, and this is funny because it's coming from me, but like, I am okay if I lose a game by 1, maybe 2 at the end, or they get it, and then you lose. I can go to sleep at night, but like when I just absolutely get bent over and just railed, and it's it's not like, for example, me. It's not even like, for example, and this sounds cocky, but like, I did my part and like I did what I could. Like I had my performance, but everyone else decides to lay an egg and not take it serious or something like that. That's where I'm just kind of like,
you're having a bad weekend.
Really?
Weekend. That's I think that's what it comes down to.
And the thing is, they gave me the 2nd place medal, and I just took it off, and I was like, yeah, I'm not.
Oh, you're one of those taking off your 2nd medal.
I can't, man. What the hell am I gonna sit there posting on Instagram? Glory to God, I finished in 2nd place, guys. Let's go. Like I was like sitting there, I'm like, yeah, this was my first tournament back from my knee injury, but at the same time, I'm like sitting there, I'm like, yeah, it's a great achievement, but at the same time, it's fucking 2nd place, man. Like, I think 2nd place is the worst thing ever, man, because you're like the first loser.
You sound like such a cliche.
I know.
Oh man, you are just not having a good day. Jesus, Bones he has shown up. He's decided to show up anyways. Welcome Bones. Welcome to the shit show. Yes, you're all. This is more just a banter. This is a banter episode. Just letting it off, and of course, like if you want, I put the. Here, I'll do it again. Do it again, just in case. Just in case somebody wants to jump in. KF, it is too late for KF. That's probably he would have.
Yeah, he's probably sleeping.
It's just too late. It's a Saturday night. Hopefully, you guys are having fun Saturday night. Listen to us Sunday, hungover, something like that.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious because I'm trying to figure out this new capital injection because apparently Juve is injecting 400 million.
So, okay, we got 4 more days before anything is known, really, for sure.
Yeah, because I'm really curious about that now. Because Matteo Bonetti, he's the Paramount Plus guy, the big sportscaster from Paramount Plus. He tweeted that, and low key, he said it kind of petty like, and I think it's funny because he says, and I quote, "It must be nice to throw another 400 million pounds at a problem." Like, all right, cool, dude.
I just got a message from Farhad. Sorry. I'm gonna read this message. So Christian Paredes that just commented. Apparently, he was the first guest ever on the Turn Giants podcast with Farhad back in 2013. So there you go. Welcome. Awesome.
Cool.
Dropping in. I guess he goes back. Man, I didn't even know what podcasts were in 2013. Unfortunately, I wasn't listening that far back.
Dave still had a brick phone, guys. He just found out about Spotify like 2 weeks ago.
No, you know what? Okay, no, I do obviously use music streaming, but I don't know how I discovered podcasts.
We have a visitor, and his name is Bones. He can do audio. Yeah, you don't need to do cam, Bones. Audio is fine. What's up, Bones?
What's going on?
What's going on, guys?
Oh, hanging out. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Just decided to join the banter.
I got you. Hey, man, speak your piece.
I don't know. I just got here, so I don't know where we're at.
So we'll get your thoughts. How'd you feel about Friday? Are you somber? Are you like full on BZ where you're raging and wanting everything to be burnt to the ground? Or
so the first half I was excited because we got to we're down, but then Di Maria scored, and I was like, oh, we got a chance. We're still in this. We got to find a chance. I'm excited for the second half, and then like you were saying, we just dropped eggs.
Yeah, lots of eggs being dropped for sure. Oh man, that was actually Dash's. That's Dash's title. I just. Yeah,
it was funny because I said it in the group chat this morning. I was like, "Wow, talk about laying an egg, huh?" And then like Dave made the thumbnail with Di Maria legitimately laying an egg, which is like Photoshop godness right there. I wish we had it saved here in the thing where we could just post it on the stream deck. But yeah, it's actually really funny because he has Di Maria bent over, and there's like a golden egg right out of Di Maria's cheeks.
Yeah, well, I felt like there's plenty of times where the wings got exposed so hard. Like every time there's someone all the way on the left or the right side, just no one guarding them. Like no one was tracking back to help the defense a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as they're past the defense, there was no one.
Yeah, no, and the thing is like we got away with it in these lesser matches with not having a proper right back. And to be honest with you guys, I there it is. Oh, Dave got it. Cool. But the thing is like I personally don't think Kostic is a full blown like defensive left wing back. I think he's an offensive left wing back. So, because defensively, I'm not impressed with Kostic defensively. Offensively, absolutely, but defensively, I'm kind of like, So, like, the thing is when you don't have Chiesa and Kostic being able to play effective defensively, you leave Alexandro and you leave Danilo on a hill to die on. And guys, I think we all know Alexandro.
Oh, yeah, we saw that
1-on-1. The poor guy got bent over. I mean, I felt bad for him, but like at the same time,
there's a lot of dudes getting bent over tonight. What's going on?
It's sussy Saturdays, guys.
Jesus.
They didn't even have the decency to take us out to eat first.
Well, yeah, the thing is like, usually you look them in the eye, kind of cross your fingers through their hair, put your hand on their stomach, put your other hand on their back, slowly bend them over. No, in this case, what they did, they took Alexandro, turned him around, put their hands on his back, and threw him into the ground, and then just went for it.
We're talking prison rape, really, is what it is. It's not pretty.
And there was no soap.
There never is.
Just pure sweat. So it's extremely grippy.
This is like Game of Thrones-esque now we're getting into. Like that's the HBO special shit. With like you gotta simmer down a little bit.
He's like, I'm about to House of Dragon that ass real quick.
Oh, see, there you go. I'm watching more of my teams losing. Boston's up on the Leafs now. Can't get ahead. It's a bad weekend. It's just a bad weekend, guys.
So I'll ask you this, Bones. Do you chalk this off as kind of like a weird game where it's like a one-off and you're just kind of like, stuff like this happens and move on, or are you in like full torch everything mode?
I feel like there's been plenty of times we could have probably got some more defense and more positions we needed, but every time like our answer was let's get another forward, let's get another attacking player. It's like I don't think our problem was our attack ever. I think our problems was we couldn't get the ball forward. We couldn't defend properly. That's always been our problem. Is it's not our attack. I feel like we got players that can attack. They just don't get the service they need.
Yeah, no, and I agree with him because we have skill players. We have a bunch of skill players. Like for example, you had two out in the field, Kostic and Chiesa. And like, whether people want to admit it or not, I think Milik is a skilled player as well. Milik gives you some offering. I mean, same thing with Susan Vlahovic when he, stops bending over goalkeepers, significant others, and lets that groin heal. But allegedly. But like the thing is like we have skill players, and then Pogba as well, and then Fajoli, and then Moretti. So you have the skill players. It's just that right and left side is either you have Kostic play on the left and you have a defensive one on the right, or you do the role reversal. But the thing is like, ironically, even though we weren't too big about Kazdorp, I think we might actually need something like a Kazdorp because like right now, dude, we've got nothing.
Do we have to retape that one?
No. I don't want to retape that. That was one of the hardest videos to make because there was nothing good we could find about the guy.
We definitely need someone who can drop back into the final, like to the back line and help out, because three mans can't do everything. Like as soon as it was the last three, they would find the gap. There's always a gap.
Well, and the thing is like what I thought was interesting was not whenever we defended with 3, Napoli attacked with 4. When we defended with 4, Napoli attacked with 5. Like Napoli was just coming for us. Like they just didn't. It was relentless. It was sloppy. It was all over the place, and it just was out. And then but like we got our ass kicked. But like my thing is like I don't I don't see it as burn everything to the ground, Allegri out starting Monday and yada yada yada. I still think maybe just temper it, because I think the thing is that I thought was interesting was before the game, no, like everybody didn't have like Scudetto expectations. I think no one did. Everyone's like, all right, cool, we're in second place and we might be able to push for the title. And then it's like now after this game, everyone's like, fuck, the Scudetto's out of the window. Blah blah blah. I'm like, hold on, you just said we're not gonna win it, or we're not really in a running for it. We're just in a good patch of form, and now you're complaining that we potentially lost it. I was like, pick a side, Chief.
Yeah, I'm not expecting it. I wasn't expecting it to win this year, especially the way we started off. I was happy that we got a chance. Like we're get to second place. I mean, that's huge. I don't understand. Like we've had the title for like 9 years in a row, and then we're finally not having it, and people are like losing their shit. It's like, dude, we're not gonna win every single time.
Yeah, it's not physically possible to win 12, 15. I mean, 9 in itself is historic, but
Yeah,
the thing is like it's my expectations was challenged by being in second place, but not winning it. I think
yeah,
the club is right now well within my expectations as far as the league goes. Champions League, to be honest with you, I kind of had them as around 16 and done, which they're done, but they're in the Europa League, so technically they could potentially go farther on that, which I kind of hope that they would, just to get that European duck off their back. But yeah, I don't know. Am I wrong? You guys feel free to call me a dumbass, but like I'm not losing sleep over this.
I just hate how big the gap was.
Yeah.
That's the biggest issue with it. I'm not mad that we lost because I wasn't surprised to say, but I expected it to be less of a gap.
I get it. Yeah, no,
five
for
hurt.
sure. Yeah,
Five
no,
hurt.
for sure. I get you there. Because the thing is like, if they win out, if Juve wins out for the rest of the month, out of 15 possible points, they get 12. That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah. Another thing that did annoy me was like we're we're obviously leaking goals at this point, and we're like, we'll say it was like the 70th minute, 60 something minute, and it was like, Allegri, do something, but like change something, But
Yeah,
he's like,
I feel
he
bad.
always waits till like 80th minutes to do a change. It's like, what are we gonna do in 10 minutes?
So the thing is that I think about it, like thinking about his thought process is like I'm looking at it and I'm like during the live stream, I'm like, fuck, I don't even know what to do. And I think that's what Allegri's like sitting there because I think Mom's Spaghetti absolutely IQ moved the hell out of Allegri. Like he
I agree.
out schemed out everything. So like the thing is Allegri is like, hey, let me flip the script and start Chiesa because everyone's expecting Chiesa to be on the bench, and Spalletti's like, nah, fam, saw that. Now you're gonna tell me that he's gonna be like, now Allegri, you're gonna say that I was only pretending to be retarded or something like that. But the thing is like he outcoached him, and then the thing is like when your ace in the hole gets shut down like that, you as a coach or even as a strategist, whether you guys are playing Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, trading cards, or any kind of strategy game,
I bring up one Yu-Gi-Oh card with Allegri's face on it.
You called it Magic, and it says Yu-Gi-Oh on the card.
Whatever, nerds.
Dave, it's called reading.
Whatever, nerd.
It's like you put a big Yu-Gi-Oh card on the screen and it says Yu-Gi-Oh on it, and Dave's like,
I didn't really look. I looked at the funny thing in the center with Allegri. I wasn't actually analyzing the playing card for what it was.
It was right in front of
you. Look at this magic card. I think it's called the Yu-Gi-Oh card. The Yu-Gi-Oh magic card.
Whatever.
Like, what incarnations is this Yi-Gay-Ho card? Where's my hose at?
Okay, you guys got to simmer down, relax. That's the most riled up you two have been all evenings talking about your Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Like, come on.
Hey, bro, you gotta. I was gonna say gotta catch them all, but that's Pokemon.
Yeah,
but the thing is though, like when you're doing a strategy game, you think you have that ace in the hole, and the other guy figures out your ace in the hole, and he's like, crap, I don't know what to do. So it's like essentially like Conte whenever he plays against a good team, like to figure out his plan A, and he's like, well, shit, I don't have a plan B. So Allegri got thought out, and Allegri's like, I don't know, I have no plan B. Because and then like the thing is where it was really evident was when Rahmani scored that that absolute banger, and then Allegri's like, well, shit, he's like, I
got nothing, bro.
Just score, do something. That was his tactic after that. Because like. Think about it, man. Because like think about it from either if you're a player or a coach, like you concede that goal because that's a wonder shot. I'm not gonna lie, like that's something that you're just like, fuck, man, he got it. Like if you concede something like that, at that point, like you're just like, I don't know.
Well, there's like, I know it's not fair because we're looking at the game from above, but there's a couple times I'm like, behind you, like there's no one on him.
Hey, get on,
somebody
help this man.
Help!
Yeah,
one of my buddies told me it was like the Kevin Hart skit.
Yeah,
help me.
Yeah, that's like Bremer the entire night. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, Bremer looks so bad. Like I feel bad for him. Like he every pass was just like, here, you can have this.
He's like, where are my options? Why is there a sea of blue in front of me?
Yeah. I was also thinking about the other meme. Once we got like 4 goals in, I was like, stop it, we're already dead.
Oh, man, they were lucky. They would have put 10 past us if we gave them a chance.
Yeah, no, they would. They absolutely would have. It was funny because I saw that at the tournament today where one team was just absolutely railing on another team, and I could just one of the guys was arguing, saying, "Hey, the ball crossed the line," and blah blah blah. And I was like, and I was standing at the sideline walking by listening. I'm like, bro, you're up by 8. Chill. He's like, yeah, but I want to win the top scorer award for a rec tournament. Chill.
There's some like Michigan Bush League stuff going on over here.
Dude, my thing is like, Dave, my issue with it is you have like semi-pro players or college bench players that have a bone to pick with rec people. Like the thing is like they're college bench players or reserve players for their college teams, so they go out to rec leagues and take it out on like lower skill levels so they feel better about themselves.
That's like most people in authority positions in general, like your high school English teacher, for example.
Really?
The same people. They're the same people. They got picked on when they were children. Now they're just taking it out on you.
Yeah, I always find it ironic because you can tell like the guy's like, oh, bro, move the ball like this or this and that, and it's like, dude, these guys probably play once a week. Chill, like relax. Like it's a rec tournament. You don't need to lose your mind over it.
Sounds like you're a little worked up.
I'm really cranky. My defense let me down.
You are cranky. Bones, you're not cranky. You don't sound cranky.
It's okay.
Hey man, I'm starving, Dave. All I had is 2 Nature Valley bars because I forgot to bring a post-game snack for myself. I got the Gatorade. I showed up to the thing and I'm like, all right, cool. Looking through my bag for like bananas and stuff. And I'm like, there's no Gatorade in here. And I look into it. I'm like, oh, I forgot the food.
Oh man, you gotta feed yourself. I'm just gonna rub it in. It's the first time I've done the wings this time, but I did the breaded deep fried wings.
Oh, I thought you
they like plumped up.
I thought you said wings as in Red Wings. I was like, oh, you traitor.
No. That's such a trash team. Why would I have anything to do with that team? No, I'm talking about wings, like the ones that you eat, like the delicious juicy ones. Yeah, I breaded them and deep fried them, and they like.
Yeah, what kind of flour did you use?
I did. It was just all purpose with the cornstarch and some spices in it. But I dredged it in like the milk and egg first.
Oh, so you are a gentleman and a scholar.
Oh, I went full out. It was like an hour prep.
Guys, Dave is a man of culture. He did egg and milk. Not that many people know that. So like here's a little connoisseur tip from your buddy Dash over here. And I do have some restaurateur experience here, but when you're having wings, if anyone's giving you wings, like homemade wings, if you ask them, what is your breading solution? And what breading solution is like, what do they dip the wings in before they bread them? Yeah. Someone says nothing, get the hell out.
So I have though, and I do like it because I like the dry crispy one where it's just a cornstarch, like a light cornstarch dredge with some spices on it. And I like that style because it's a lower cal, right? So if you don't want to if you just want to eat 5 pounds of them and not feel absolutely trashed about it, I mean, that's the way to go.
Well, so the thing is so like the reason why I say that is because, and I love how we're going to go into a conversation about wings, but
as we always do,
the milk and the eggs absorb the cornstarch better than water would. So like the thing is you would get nice flaky wings when you do it with that. So like if anybody tells you that when you're like, hey, what do you dip them in? If they say milk and eggs combo, marry that person on the spot.
You basically have to unlike them on Facebook at that point. If they don't do it.
Yeah. Dave, we might have to propose to you, buddy.
Yeah, I know. That's already happened. I'm already tied down.
Yeah, Dave's a good cook, guys. Like Dave knows his stuff.
You don't know. You never tried my stuff. I'm okay.
Dave, I'm trying to gas you up, man. I'm trying to hype you up.
I do all right. Bones,
damn it, Dave, take the compliment.
Bones, what's your favorite style of wing?
Favorite style? Like, you mean like flavor or?
Both. It could be flavor. It could be like breaded, dry. Whatever. How do you like them?
I always love my buffalo wings.
Just classic buffaloes.
Classic buffalo, but I also really love lemon pepper.
Yeah, those are both classics, really.
Yeah, very classic with it.
Yeah, I'm more of a water style shadow clone jutsu kind of wing guy.
What are you talking about?
What?
Are you nerding again?
No, he's nerding again.
Jesus, Bones, are you a nerd too?
I am a nerd.
Oh man, I'm surrounded. All
right. Yes. Welcome to the dark side. I have wings.
Jeez.
Why do you think I call you a boomer so much?
I guess, but I don't know. I was just never into that stuff. What could I say?
I mean, hey, to each their own. Everybody's got their own thing, so it's no problemo.
Yeah.
Have you convinced Dave to watch Blue Lock?
Has he? No. Have you watched Blue? You gotta watch, man. It's a soccer anime, bro. It's actually really good.
I
Have you
watched
seen it,
so
Bones?
little TV though.
Yeah, I've watched that. I'm caught up with it.
So how do you feel about it?
I mean, sometimes it's over the top like any other anime, but
Yeah,
it's
well, I
fun.
mean, it is.
It's fun.
See, because I've read the comics, so I'm like up to date with like everything, and there's like a crap ton of stuff that happens down the road. But like, I'll tell you this: like the Isagi Rin arc, which is this whole like 12 episode second selection arc, dude, it's good, man.
What's the soggy what?
It's the wait, what did I say?
It's the soggy rim arc, is what I
No,
I heard.
Isagi.
Okay.
Isagi.
I was wondering what this soggy rim was all about.
I say, hey man, you can't be exposing me about soggy rims on Saturday, Dave. Easy. But yeah, once you get to that part, it actually gets like ridiculously good. Well, you're at that part, but it builds up to it.
Maybe if not a FIFA stream, we'll get a blue lock stream from Dave.
Yeah, we should
we
do a watch along.
Hey, we can low key do anything on the Discord if we wanted to.
Yeah, we could technically do a watch, and that might be fun. Where I could just get some of you guys and like we could do like a blue lock watch along or something like that.
Oh, speaking of which, watch alongs. Woman's Juve Woman's tomorrow, 8:30 Eastern. I'll be watching it. I'll be in the streaming room tomorrow on Discord.
So if you guys want to see Julia Grosso, Dave's got you covered.
I hope she's starting.
I just don't know where to watch it. You know, like
you need Juve TV.
Yeah, or just Dave.
Yeah, just go to the Discord.
Just go to the Discord. Dave does a watch.
I mean, I won't say any more than that. It's just we make it work.
Yeah, we make it work.
We'll just say allegedly.
Allegedly, yes. We make it work. But yeah, you'll get to get your daily dose of vitamin J.
How are they doing this season? I haven't kept up.
You know, they're doing pretty good. Let me pull it up actually. I mean, I'm a little bit shallow with why I watch them at the moment, but they are in second right now.
So
behind Roma.
So do you think Julia's going to be the next Alex Morgan?
Better.
No, I'm not saying skill wise, but like poster face.
Yeah, easy. She is. I mean, she did all that Christmassy stuff on the Juventus channel.
Yeah, but
dude, the website.
Dude, like everybody knew who Alex Morgan was. Like not like all European fans knew her. The Western Hemisphere, like the whole world was like, "Oh my god, I love Alex Morgan!" And then she got married, and everyone lost their mind.
Sounds about right,
dude. That was funny because like she got married to a Sporting Kansas City player, and then everyone was just like, well, blah, MLS player, meh. I think the one player that irritated the hell out of me was Carly Lloyd, that played for the U.S., and then the other one with the purple hair.
Oh yeah, the one
Rapinoe. That's her name. Yeah. She was like the worst winger I've ever seen in my life.
The social justice warrior.
I'm like, dude. I was like, because I'd watch her play in the World Cup. I'm like, dude, a 13-year-old could beat you. Like she was so slow, so slow.
Well, she was pretty old too.
Like geriatric old?
No, okay. I'm looking her up right now. See when she was born. 85. She's older than me.
Yeah, she's in her 40s now. But that was like what, 3-4 years?
No, 80. Man, your math. You're an engineer?
Yeah. Oh, 84. I thought you said
85.
85.
85.
Oh, I thought you said. I could have sworn you said 83. 83 or 82. That's why.
This guy builds things. Jeez.
I don't build things at all.
I know your environment. I don't even know.
That's why there's climate change, guys, because I'm not doing my job. I made the wrong calculation, and now we have more coal deposits. I'm sorry.
What's that Simpsons one with the scientist? Like, oh, forgot to carry the one.
Yep.
The whole plant shuts down.
I'm like, yeah, no, I'm working on this whole environmental sustainability thing, and I accidentally forgot to carry a decimal place over, and everyone's like, well, hey, why is our carbon footprint moving over? And then I look over, and I'm like, ooh, well,
I saw a picture of a lady getting compared to Mr. Burns. It was so accurate.
That's actually funny. That's funny. Dave, you don't remember Mr. Burns?
Yeah, no, I remember Mr. Burns. I haven't watched that show in forever.
It was like a frontal smirk from Allegri and that's frontal smirk from Mr. Burns, and they're like, "This is too accurate."
Yeah,
I could see. Yeah, no, I can see that.
I could just imagine Allegri going up to Agnelli being like, "Agnelli, release the hounds." They actually look the same now, especially when they're bald.
Actually, I found it pretty quick.
Do you have it? Do you have it side by side with Allegri?
This
page
is not loading up. Give it a sec.
Boo.
Give it a sec. It's not liking me. Okay, well, I can just show the crappy search result here. Give me a sec.
Yeah.
Yeah, is the one in the middle there.
Yeah.
Oh, this one here?
Yeah.
Yep.
See if we can get the page.
Hey, you gotta send that to Farhad. Farhad would die laughing.
Oh, this is a Pinterest thing, though. Can I? Okay, save image.
Yeah, you post it in the WhatsApp and just leave it there.
Yeah,
just watch it run amok. Bones, you just gave us like comedic material for the next couple hours because we'll post it in our WhatsApp.
I'm putting it up right now,
and then it's like everyone's just gonna lose their stuff. It's gonna be funny because it's gonna be the first thing Nilesh sees in the morning when he wakes up,
and Kevin,
most likely, and Kevin too.
Kevin's on a freaking business trip to Germany this week. Can't go to the Monza game.
You know, it's crazy. Like all of us are busy this week because you've got your thing that you're tied up with this week, and then I'm getting sent out this week for some work and some stuff. So I was like, oh, great. Because it was funny because I was in the office Thursday. That was yesterday, or the meeting that I had Friday that I got called into. And they're like, so, hey, Dash, I know that you're working from home, but we need to send you out for the next 3 days because we have MLK Day off on Monday. So like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I've got to run like 6 to 4 p.m. doing some investigative stuff where I tell them that I forgot to carry the one. So I was like, oh crap. So I don't think we're going to be doing any watch alongs at all next week.
Not for the Monza one. Probably not. Yeah. I mean, what could we say? Can't always be there. 3 p.m. our time. Who does that? Come on.
That's the one thing that I envy people in Europe because like we always have to watch the games during work or like midday where those suckers can actually watch it at night. Like it's intended to be watched.
Yeah, I mean, usually it's like in the middle of the day for me, and then I'm like, oh crap, the game. And I'll try to put it on.
Yeah, that's why it's like low key. I kind of envy Kevin because Kevin can go there. It's like 8 o'clock at night, grab a beer, grab everybody, just sit there and chill, and then you just go home and go to sleep. Even if we lose, you just go to sleep. Where it's like us. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Hey everybody, we just got our butts handed to us 5-1. How are you feeling?
You just kind of bury your head in chores or something.
Unless if you're Beppe, because I don't think Beppe slept. Like, I think Beppe made a video after. He went live right after that game.
He always does, yeah.
Yeah, he went live for like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. I was like, holy crap, man.
Jesus. Well, it's the worst because like if it's not in the middle of the day, it's like super early in the morning for us.
Yep.
Like, what was the last one? I think like 6 in the morning or something like that.
We haven't had one of those in a while though.
Yeah,
that's true.
I don't remember him doing because he's been super busy too. But like, yeah, because it's like normally like with him, like if we're not streaming live, like I'll just be in the comments or in the shadows listening to his show, just kind of seeing where people's thoughts are and stuff like that. And then and it's just because like his stream with the post Napoli stream was bonkers. I think it was like 300-400 people were in there.
Really, just
watching it,
just to unleash.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure like it was all the Twitch people, and because the thing is like it's kind of normal when Juve lose. All of like you got like the Juve haters, and then you have the pessimistic Juve fans. They all climb out of their rock because like I'm not gonna lie.
Our moment.
So this was kind of funny. So are you still in the BZ like general group chat in Discord?
Yeah.
So Napoli fans discovered their Discord.
Oh,
and
really?
absolutely bomb their chat.
Perfect.
Like you just see a bunch of turd pictures with Juve on it and like just some vulgar stuff in there. And it's hilarious because like their entire like Juve, and it's their general, not their exclusive chat. So it's like, the plebs. But
the exclusive chat that we got kicked out of for
for no reason.
For Yeah,
Hey, man,
or existing.
I was just say, hey man, you make your own YouTube channel and you get kicked out of a group chat. And it is what it is. But the thing is like, yeah, it was funny because like the Napoli folks got in there and was just bombing their thing, and it was so funny because like I got notifications from it, and I'm like, people still use that chat, and then I went in there and it's like 150 pictures of Napoli flags.
Okay, this makes so much more sense now because I saw it coming in. It's like, why is it just 10 pictures of the score? No, it makes a whole lot of sense. This is hilarious, actually.
Yeah, it depends on how much more they've like deleted or anything like that, but like it was going off and it was so funny.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm screen sharing this. Let me get back to the good shit. Okay. I mean, it's all public at this point, right? So
no, yeah, it's a public chat. I know we can go in there.
Is it showing? There it is.
Did you find it? Yeah, that's it right there.
Yeah, that's
us. That's the Juventini people fighting back, but like you have to scroll up even more.
I'll let it load. Yeah, this is where I came in. It's like,
no, you got to go higher.
They're showing. I mean, there's that. Yeah, the score. It's just like the score. So it started way before this.
Yeah. Like the Napoli fans like went amok, and like normally I'm like I just thought that was hilarious. But like think about it though, guys. How petty as a Napoli fan do you need to be to go to their YouTube channel, find their Discord, and join their Discord chat?
Well, they attract the worst kind of people.
Yeah, they do, but I just think that's hilarious.
I love it. Like, whatever.
Like they completely like
all right. I mean,
they completely bombed their chat. It was so funny. Because I was at the restaurant this morning and I saw it and I was just like, ha, Dave. I was like, I should send this to Dave because Dave will get a kick out of it.
I was too busy not giving a fuck, I guess. Anyways, I mean,
and I'm the somber one. I'm the emotionless one. Sorry.
Well,
Daddy.
when it comes to that stuff,
sorry, Daddy.
I don't care about that stuff. My team, I care about. I love my team. I love Juve. Those motherfuckers. Nobody gives a shit about them.
Yeah, we're about to drop the biggest diss track of 2021.
Yeah, this is some Mom Spalletti stuff right now. Get some rap battles. No, man, I just it's all noise. It's all just like Twitter, social media noise. I don't need to deep dive into that on a nice Saturday morning, -18. You know, I got.
Is it really that cold up there?
Yeah.
Let me see where I'm at Celsius wise.
No, we're talking about the weather. You know what? All right, Bones, do you want to do the outro for us?
I don't think I'm ready for that.
Oh, come on. You just stumble through it. You don't really have to be good at it.
No, here's the outro. I'll tell you what the outro is. Ready? Give me 1 second. Let me kick this bad boy out.
And thanks for joining us, by the way.
This is looking good. Oh, he takes it. Rebound, juicy. Oh, it's sloppy all over the place, and it's out. Oh man, he helped.
That was your best commentary ever, Dave. Because it wasn't even forced; it just flew out. Like you shot it from the hip, and
it was pretty decent commentary, if I must say. I took a $13 online commenting course, so I mean, it obviously paid off. And that's $13 Canadian, so we're talking about like $9.
Plot twist: it was erotic sports commentary. Erotic sports. Dave's like, Dave, you're like, I thought this was exotic, not erotic.
Is it like when those girls like are on those blue mats in baby oil?
Yeah, but I have to pay a subscription for those. What?
Oh, man. Yeah, you're probably still on cable. That's why. Back in Detroit.
That's it. Well, in Detroit, we can't afford that weird Wi-Fi thing that you guys got. What the hell is a Wi-Fi? We got these old school cables, and when you go on the internet, you hear that.
Get off the phone.
Get off the phone. I'm trying to go to the internet.
And I get called the boomer guys are talking about dial-up over here.
Dude, oh my gosh, like, growing up as a kid, you get those you used to get those like AOL, like free 100 hours of internet.
Oh yeah,
CDs. Man, those were the days.
Yeah,
no, they really weren't.
Allegedly, my dad had a different email every week.
Yeah,
dude, oh my goodness, that's how when I was in college, that's how you got the free trial on Netflix, man. You just make a bunch of random email addresses, and then coincidentally, you just have Netflix free for 4 years.
You guys are a bunch of scammers.
Hey, come on, man. The thing is, college doesn't teach you anything about the education system or anything about like your skills in life. They just teach you how to steal, cheat, and manipulate things.
Oh, I know. There's a lot of people that went to college that have zero life skills. Yeah, I know that.
It's like college gives you zero like book smarts, but like if you know what you're doing, like college will provide you with street smarts. Because it's the thing is like, and I'll end on this segue. We'll end the show on this, but like when I was in college, when I finished college and stuff like that, everyone in like the engineering department practically cheated their way through. Like, I kid you not. Like, there was like at the time, I don't know if it still exists, but allegedly, because it'd be funny if they were watching this video, but allegedly, there used to be 5 terabytes of a WD hard drive that had previous exams, previous labs, previous homework assignments for the entire curriculum. And that thing was getting passed around like, I can't make some certain jokes, but it was getting passed around like what, and everybody had it. And then like,
and this is why we have global warming.
And this is why we have global warming. I'm Dash Phase, everybody. We'll catch you on the next one. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, let's roll it. Why not? Bones, you got some last words?
I guess thank you for always being online, guys, and making the watch even more entertaining,
Oh, we try.
If it isn't us making penis jokes, I don't want it.
You don't want the penis, or you don't want the joke?
Yes.
All right. Thanks I can't believe we dragged this one out for an hour 7, but
gotta get those watch hours up.
Yeah, get those watch hours up, guys. Let's go. Let's do it. Hit the like button, subscribe, do all that jazz. We'll hit you up with some more videos this coming week.
Definitely, guys. Play this recording if you're trying to fall asleep. It's just us bantering for an hour, so it'll knock you out because you'll be like, oh, who's that one guy that just keeps sounding so chill but so boring? Hey, everybody, I'm Dash. I'm out.
Thanks, Bones. Thanks, everyone. Love you all. Have a good one.